Flanked by Priyanka Vadra, Sonia Gandhi entered the Enforcement Directorate's office at noon.
Did the Gandhis make a windfall profit of about 395 crore rupees in the National Herald scam? That's the premise on which Sonia Gandhi was called in for questioning by the Enforcement Directorate. Grilled for about 3 hours, we are given to understand that the Enforcement Directorate essentially asked her about the shareholding pattern in Young India, a company that was incorporated only to take over commercial properties of AJL.
While Sonia Gandhi was questioned for over 2.5 hours on the AJL scam, the Vadra Congress resorted to absolute hooliganism. Several top leaders had to be detained. Others, confronted by Republic, shoved our mics away.
कि रिपब्लिक को कोई बयान नहीं देना।
सर तो क्या सोनिया गांधी से ईडी पूछताछ नहीं कर सकती?
इसको रोको यार, तुम हमें रोकते हो, इनको भी रोको।
सोनिया गांधी से ईडी पूछताछ नहीं कर सकती सर। सर मैं तो सीधा सवाल पूछ रहा हूँ सर। सर ये क्या बदतमीजी है? सर मैं तो सिर्फ सवाल पूछ रहा हूँ आपसे, क्या सर सोनिया गांधी से ईडी पूछताछ नहीं कर सकती? सोनिया गांधी संविधान से ऊपर है सर। सोनिया गांधी लोकतंत्र,
आप संविधान से।
सर मैं तो सवाल पूछ रहा हूँ।
And in other parts, cars were burnt down.
I don't endorse the idea of it, right? I don't endorse the idea of burning a car. But this is the anger of the youth. The youngsters will have an emotional connect with our president, and they have done such things. I don't endorse it, but I stand by them.
Scooters were set ablaze. Barricades were pushed. Water cannons were the only resort. And yet, there is all-out denial of the charges.
These are all diversionary tactics. All the agencies which should be completely impartial.
प्रधानमंत्री मोदी और उनकी सरकार ना कांग्रेस को ना देश के प्रजातंत्र को डरा पाई है, ना डरा पाएगी। हम ना दबेंगे, ना झुकेंगे, केवल आगे बढ़ेंगे।
But can the attempt to intimidate and pressurize our agencies allow the probe to be derailed?
ED has found that this money laundering company has obviously done some herapheri to bring about their capacity to give 1 crore to Young Indian. So the whole transaction is on the question of violation of the foreign money misappropriation.
Sonia Gandhi has now been called in for questioning once again. She's been asked to appear before the Enforcement Directorate on Monday. Essentially, what the Enforcement Directorate wants to know is that who essentially has taken the decision. Rahul Gandhi has passed the buck. He says it's Motilal Vora. But as far as Sonia Gandhi is concerned, no such statement was made by her in the first part of the questioning. What the Enforcement Directorate is now interested in knowing as to who exactly was part of the committee and who was calling the shots.
Previously, Rahul Gandhi faced over 50 hours of questioning in 3 days amidst violent protests. The truth in the 2,000 crore rupee AJL scam must emerge. Let's debate.
Senior leader and Lok Sabha member of Parliament, former Union Minister Ravi Shankar Prasad is joining us right now. Mr. Prasad, the essential strategy of the Congress party seems to be to build sympathy for Sonia Gandhi, that she's the victim and you are targeting her and she has nothing to do with the scam. She may be a financial beneficiary, but she has nothing to do with the scam. Even an attempt, we were told earlier, to put all the blame on the late Motilal Vora. What's your take?
Arnab, let me ask a straight question today, Arnab. Sonia ji, along with Rahul Gandhi, owns 76% of the Young India Limited, which in turn owns 99% of the shares of the AJL, the publisher of the defunct National Herald, which owns property worth thousands of crores. Therefore, in a questionable transaction, the entire property comes to them. 76% mother-son duo. The larger question I would like to flag to you today is simply this. Should there be a different propriety standard for Sonia ji and Rahul Gandhi and to the other common people? If they are called to examination by the police station, they go much with hooligans and beard, or to income tax authority, or to ED for that matter? Let me just tell you or no, today I would like to raise this question, allow me to say so. Sure. I know how much humiliation you had to suffer. You went, you replied to the query, and the Supreme Court gave you the entire indulgence the way things happened. Narendra Modi, the sitting chief minister, popular leader, was called in a questionable malicious prosecution. UPA was in power. He was hounded for many hours. Did he call the BJP supporters on the street in Ahmedabad or Gandhinagar? No. He phrased it. Ultimately was exonerated by the court and came out with flying color because no evidence. Just two more points quickly or no. Here, the complaint was filed before we came to power. The court took cognizance under 420 cheating and fraud and 120B conspiracy. They went to High Court for quashing, failed. They went to Supreme Court for quashing, failed. Income tax initiated action, suffered reversal by them. Went to tribunal, failed. Went to High Court, failed. In this light, therefore, for them to say they are being hounded is grossly unfair and a very arrogant claim that we are different. The country must learn to treat it differently. This is not acceptable. They are equally answerable to law, and they cannot run away by the manner in which thousands of crores have reached to their benefit in the most illegal and I would say criminal manner.
You're also a jurist. The argument being, the Congress party's argument is that, okay, maybe it's about 2,000 crores, maybe properties were acquired, maybe she's the ultimate financial beneficiary and hence she accrues a large hundreds of crores of property come to her, but she didn't know. Their whole argument seems to be, why her? Now, if she is the financial beneficiary, does that argument hold?
Or no, I think Sonia ji and Rahul Gandhi are being advised by very eminent lawyers who are adorning the front benches of Rajya Sabha, isn't it?
Yes.
The basic premise of law is, criminal law, ignorance of law is no excuse. And before we came to power, as you rightly said in the very beginning, if in 2010-11, the entire 99% of the share of associate journals is being brought to the Young India Limited, worth almost 99% ownership, at a pretense, because you have shown that a number of times, the Congress party even waived the more than 50 crore loan they have given. That was also illegal. But without any investment, without anything, the whole property, the entire thing comes to them. And Arnab Goswami, just send your cameraman to Bahadur Shah Zafar Marg, see the National Herald building, send your cameraman to the various areas of Mumbai.
But I know, but she's trying to say she's above all this. She's trying to say she's above all this. The whole perception game being played is that you want to take revenge on her. She's above all this. Okay, they made a lot of money, they took a lot of property, but in their mind, this is not a big thing. They seem to believe this is not a big deal. So what if a 2,000 crore rupees of property came to a few individuals? Why are you going after this? And why didn't you go after this for the last 7 years?
After all, if we go in a lawful manner, then you will say we are hounding them. Remember Arnab Goswami, both of them are on bail. Sonia ji and Rahul Gandhi both. They have to take bail. in the entire thing. Therefore, if we don't follow a lawful course, then we have a problem. If we follow a lawful course on which they have no reply, then have a problem. I would like to very gently remind Arnab Goswami, to you, to your channel, to the people of India, that India of 2022 is not the India of 50s, 60s, 70s and 80s, where the family had the last word beyond the realm of law. You have to follow the law. And if you don't, you have to reply to the query. And if you don't, the legal consequence will follow.
What if she says it was Motilal Vora's planning, not ours? We got it, but you know, the point is, viewers, that Sonia Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Vadra, they actually purchased additional shares to gain full control of AGL on 26th February 2011. So they were working very hard to get the property. But they are saying that, you know, people in the party, lower level functionaries, they were all doing this. Maybe they wanted to make us happy. Maybe somebody wanted to give us 2,000 crores of property. But they are the conspirators, not us. We are just innocent beneficiaries.
Or now, Mr. Motilal Vora and Mr. Oscar Fernandez, who own the rest of the shares, beyond that 76%, the mother and son own 38% each, are no more in this world. Okay? But Arnab, let me ask a very fundamental question for all your viewers. Can even a leaf move in Congress party without the family's approval? And therefore this morning in my press I raised an issue. The party is in their pocket. The leaders also cannot speak beyond them. They are also in effect in the pocket. Now even party's property is going to their pocket. That is the whole issue. And can properties worth thousands of crores can come to a substantially family controlled entity without their approval? They will have to reply to it. They are accountable. As simple as that. And Arnab, you have followed that in Supreme Court, in High Court. When they went for quashing, the hearing went for almost months. Remember that?
Yeah.
And after hearing elaborately, the court said no. Suffer the law, apply for bail, and then they went and took bail.
Yeah. Well, Mr. Prasad, you clearly seem to be in an unforgiving mood. I thank you very much. It's a pleasure to talk to you again, Mr. Prasad, this evening on this massive, massive controversy. I believe Sonia knew. Thank you so much, Mr. Prasad. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Arnab. Nice talking to you.
Same here, same here. Obviously, they knew. Who believes she didn't know? Raise your hands. Amrit Shenoy, you believe Sonia didn't know? Amrit Shenoy of the Congress Party from Udupi. You think Sonia Gandhi didn't know that she was going to be getting 2,000 crores of property or having a substantial share in it? You think she didn't know? Mr. Shenoy, first question.
I don't think that anything illegal she has done.
So,
First, the government should prove that. Then you have to brand her as a corrupt. It's just allegation as of now.
Okay, so
since 7-8 years they are trying to prove.
No, was she a director in Young Indian, which is the largest shareholder of Associated Journals Limited? Mr. Shenoy, I'll keep it simple, was she listed as one of the directors of Young Indian, which is the largest shareholder of Associated Journals Limited?
No, I would like to repeat that whatever allegation is being charged.
No, this is not an allegation. This is a fact. Was she a director of Young Indian? And Young Indian was the largest shareholder of Associated Journals, and Associated Journals is sitting on 2,000 crores of acquired properties.
But she is freely roaming. Where is the verdict? When Modi government will prove that?
No, you're not answering me directly. I'm asking you, was she a director of Young Indian? You are throwing a dare, arrest her. That's not an answer to my question.
No. See, that is not immaterial, whether she is a director or not. If she has committed any crime, if she has done anything illegal, or Rahul Gandhi, Oscar Fernandez has done anything illegal, government is run by BJP. and Congress party is not in power today. Rather than simply questioning for 50 hours, 60 hours, sending notices, I challenge government to prove the allegations.
You
Simple.
never allegations are going to be proven in court, but was she a director? You don't answer. Shehzad,
Maybe
you're not
I
answering a
think
very
the
simple
word-
question. Was she a director?
Charges.
Why can't you say yes or no? She was a
Arnab.
director, and hence she was a beneficiary of hundreds of crores of wealth. Why can't you say that, Mr. Shenoy? Be honest with me tonight. What is the difficulty in saying? She was making
She is
a
a
whole
director.
lot of money. Why can't you say that? Does it embarrass you to
I
say
don't know
that?
You are forcing me to say something.
I'm
which I
not
do
forcing
know.
you. You know the truth. Was she a director of Young Indian, which was the largest shareholder of Associated Journals, and did the Congress forego a loan of 90 crores to AJL and authorize the acquisition of AJL by Young Indian Limited for 50 lakhs payment? So in turn for giving 50 lakhs together, they got 2,000 crores. That is
50 lakhs
that is
together,
called
they got-
SCAM scam.
Yeah. If they have got 2,000 crores, let us assume they have got it. If they have got through illegal or illegitimate manner, why government is
Okay,
failing to prove
why don't
that?
you arrest her? Okay, fine. Why don't you arrest her? Shehzad Poonawalla.
I'm not talking about
Shehzad
arresting.
Poonawalla,
Prove
he asked you the question 4 times.
Prove.
If you're so convinced, why don't you arrest her?
Okay.
Prove. I'm not talking about
First
arresting.
of all, who will be arrested, who will go to the gallows? Can I please speak, Arnab? Thank you. I think my name is Shehzad. That will be decided by the court of law, and the court has decided on one aspect. Let me read out what the High Court said. After having considered the entire case in its proper perspective, this court, the High Court, finds no hesitation to put on record that the modus operandi adopted by the petitioners, Sonia and Rahul, in taking control of AJL via a special purpose vehicle called Young Indians, particularly when the main persons in Congress, AJL and VIA are the same, evidences a criminal intent. This is what the High Court said. Now, Arnab, if I were to borrow from your parlance, today there would be a 2-window. Your producer would put a 2-window. Ek taraf Loktantra ka jasn, and second is the matam of Parivar Tantra. Celebration of Loktantra, decimation of Parivar Tantra. That would be the 2-window of today's 2 presidents. One president of India and one president of the Congress party. And let me tell you what has happened. This is not Satyagraha. This is Scamagraha. This is Duragraha. And this is Bhrashtachar Bachao Andolan. Let me tell you why. See, I have read out the court order or the court verdict on this. They went and challenged it in the courts. They got no relief. There was an income tax reassessment order. They went and challenged that in High Court, Supreme Court, got no relief. And today, instead of cooperating with the law, what do? They confront the law. And how do they confront the law? Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary says, ED is idiot. And the same Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary also goes ahead and says that we are a 54-year-old party. Will we do corruption of 90 crores? It's not a corruption of 90 crores. It's a corruption of 2,000 crores. But look at the statement of Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary. He's saying we'll do corruption, but we'll do big corruption. Then there is another leader of Congress in Karnataka. He says that we have done a lot of corruption all these years. Today it is the time to pay back. He has said this. Karnataka Congress, MLA of Congress, has said this on record. And I'll tell you, Arnab, what is the problem? The problem is that today, look, what has happened is you have people catching by the collar. You remember Renuka Chaudhary caught the police by the collar? You had somebody spitting on cops and on female police personnel. You had somebody beat up a cop in Assam. You had somebody today almost pushing the barricades. You had somebody put fire in the car in Bengaluru. Is this the principles of Mahatma Gandhi Satyagraha? No, this is the principles of Rahul Gandhi's Scamagraha. They don't want to answer the real questions. The real question is that if you had good intent in your mind, why would you transfer the shares of AJL, 1,000 shareholders share was transferred to 2 shareholders in Young Indians, Ms. Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi, and they got the control over 2,000 crores of property. My one question is that it was not people like me or BJP. It was AJL shareholders like Shanti Bhushan, people like Katju who said, why are you doing this? So is this not a scam? Court says this was a scam. You are saying it's not a scam.
Members.
This is not Shakti Pradarshan. This is Bhrashtachar ka Bhakti Pradarshan. Today you have shown Bhrashtachar ka Bhakti Pradarshan. Now you answer a question. Why did this Young Indians, why was it created?
Shehzad Poonawalla, come out of your andhbhakti. Come out of your andhbhakti.
1 second, I am asking you specific questions. ये कौन बोल रहा है? ये कौन है भ्रष्टाचार का प्रवक्ता? Please let me ask a few questions. Third question. If you had good intention in your mind, the loan of 90 crores of Congress could have been waived off for AJL. Why waive it off for Young Indians? Sir, please stop interrupting. You have already interrupted, interfered, and now tried to impose yourself on the procedure of law. But that will not work. This is Modi government. Please, sir, don't do this. Thirdly, I am asking you a simple question. What was the charitable work Young Indians was doing till the time this story was picked up by the media and by the courts? In 2016, you started the paper, and 2016, you started charitable organization work. What were you doing before this? And the income tax order has come. It has been challenged in High Court and Supreme Court. The money, जनता का माल, स्वतंत्र सेनानियों का माल, परिवार के जेब में डाल. ये जनता का माल जेब में डाल.
Okay, let's examine that.
पार्टी को भी पॉकेट में,
examine
पैसा भी पॉकेट में.
Let's remove all the rhetoric. Let's remove all the rhetoric and look at those visuals, viewers. Ajay Makan, a person without a political base. Just look at these pictures. Look at his arrogance. Who on earth does he think he is? Look at the way he's pushing things away. He's irritated. Now, I don't know the reason for his irritation. Whatever that may be the fact that he's not done well in the recent Rajya Sabha elections. Maybe he needs to prove his loyalty to Sonia Gandhi all the more. But the reason is he cannot take the questions. The entire Vadra Congress, ladies and gentlemen, is running helter-skelter. They do not know what to do. Mr. Chauhan, since you came in, let me get you straight into the debate with M.R. Venkatesh. Please tell me, was Sonia Gandhi a financial beneficiary or not? Let's forget this Modi government is bad, ED is bad, atmosphere is bad, everything. Was she a financial beneficiary?
Your facts are not clear.
Was she? I'm not even. I'm asking you whether she was a financial beneficiary. Was she a financial?
Certainly not. She is not.
She is not.
Certainly not. Your answer is not.
Okay. Then I am afraid. No. 1 minute.
Since when the shareholder in a company acquiring the assets of a company?
Oh God!
Since when?
I don't know.
In the Modi regime only?
I think Arnab,
one minute.
This gentleman requires some tutoring on criminal law, because the courts have lifted the corporate wheel and they have seen through not once, not twice, but thrice, and in 3 different proceedings. Listen. You don't know the facts. Listen to this. First thing is this 90 crore loan itself is a bogus.
Listen, Venkatesh.
Say 90 crore loan is a bogus one.
What the ED
is examining now? 90 crore
ED is
loan
examining
is a
money
bogus
laundering.
one.
Where is the money laundering?
Loan from Congress
there is no money laundering.
To the
money laundering is the transfer of money. Transfer of money from one account to other account. Where is the beneficiary? Where the money is transferred in the account of
Don't display your idiocy on prime time. I will not let you.
कर रहे हैं आप बेवकूफ बात कर रहे हैं आपको लॉ की जानकारी नहीं है
I don't think no MR can I come in? Mr. Chauhan 1 minute Mr. Chauhan no Mr. Chauhan MR Mr. Chauhan, there is no shame in admitting that yes, she was a financial beneficiary. Now, I don't know if Sonia Gandhi is desperately in the need of money.
No, she is not.
I don't know whether she's impoverished and needs to have a little extra wealth. I don't know. Maybe she does. I don't know. Maybe she will want to. Everybody has their own reasons. But I need to ask you tonight. Thank you, Mr. Chauhan. Mr. Chauhan, let me ask you this. First of all, I need to tell you, if you're coming on the program and saying you're wrong, then you and I have got into a factual fight, and I will continue till I win this fight. And my point to you is, Mr. Chauhan, and Tushar will come into the debate, the value of the shares of AJL, which translated earlier to a fair market value of over 400 crores in the form of AJL business assets, have accrued to the Gandhi family, and you are saying they have not happened with the knowledge of the matriarch, Mrs. Sonia Gandhi. To which my counter to you will be that as far as my information is concerned, a substantial number of shares were purchased on 26 February 2011 to gain full control of AJL. Now, AJL is a company that has property. It is not a flower shop. It is a big company which has big assets, okay? And
it's a non-profit making organization. It's not like your company.
Janpad hosted the board meeting. He must remember that.
It's a non-profit making company.
Janpad was hosting the board meeting.
Non-profit making company, no dividend. No benefit given.
Arnab,
Where does the income, who gets the rental income? Who gets the rental income?
All these have been rubbish.
Who gets the rental income on the properties?
Rental income
Sir,
is
all these arguments were put forward and they have been rubbish by the
It
courts.
goes to the
Don't
AGL.
put the clock back.
And who is the owner of AGL?
The staff salary is paid.
And who's the owner of AGL, Mr. Lawyer?
Staff salary is paid.
Who's the owner of AGL?
The owner of the AGL.
You know, Arnab,
Sonia Gandhi or Rahul Gandhi. They are the shareholders.
Ah, so do the owners benefit?
Arnab, you know, the first time we are hearing that a family having 76 majority shareholding stake in a company doesn't own its assets. I hope Mr. Chauhan requests a refund on his education. And he might want to say that Sonia Gandhi was ignorant.
Gentlemen, no shareholder can claim ownership of
shareholder.
the assets of a company. Certainly not.
76% share. Is Sonia Gandhi a shareholder in AGL?
Have beneficial ownership of
They
it.
cannot claim the assets. They cannot. This
They have
Is she
beneficial
a-
interest in
is she a
it. Baba. Why are you
shareholder? Yes
behaving
or
like a
no?
legal
cannot be
illiterate?
transferred.
You're a
Now,
legal
what is
she a
illiterate.
shareholder?
what the
Yes
ED
or
is
no?
investigating?
Mr. Chauhan, is she a shareholder or not?
Hey, bhai sahab, beneficial interest in that has been acquired by them through these devious means of creating a special purpose vehicle. Please
You know,
acknowledge the
Arnab,
truth, and the
Arnab,
court has come to this
Arnab.
conclusion. The IT reassessment order has come to this conclusion. You challenged it in High Court and Supreme Court. Is this a court of
And Sonia Gandhi,
that is
Sonia
absolving all
Gandhi.
the
If-
people?
if-
I mean,
no,
what
no,
kind
no.
of logic is this, man? Please,
If the
please,
Congress
please
family,
do not speak without
if
logic.
the if the Congress family is unaware of a holding in such a company, I mean, there is nothing else left to believe.
Yeah, if they and why are you defending them when the idea was to make the Vadra Gandhi family rich?
Arnab, I
Wha-
don't
what is-
like
yeah.
I don't like interfering, but Arnab, can I have my time, please?
Yeah, please have your time. Why are you here to support the Vadra Gandhi's innovative ways to become richer?
Absolutely, I'm not supporting Sonia Gandhi or Congress, but there are certain questions I think the nation definitely needs to know. Why is that of 12,000 people who have been questioned by ED and 96 persons happens to be from opposition? There is one
Where did
question.
you get these
What
numbers
happens
from?
to Hemant
No, where
Biswa
did you get
Sharma
these numbers
and
from?
Swendu
No, one
Adhikari?
second,
Why
one
are
second,
they
one second.
not-
What's your proof?
Arnab.
No, 1 minute.
Oh.
Tanvi, that's a classic trick
Arnab,
that you use. No, 1 second, please. 1 second. You think that you
Absolutely
can
no,
throw
Arnab.
numbers
Arnab, let
at
us
me
really ask.
and
Let us
like
ask.
the
What
unprepared
happened to
anchors
Hemant
or
Biswa
unprepared
Sharma?
channels.
Arnab,
I will not
Arnab,
question you.
I have it.
12,000.
ED,
So,
no,
okay.
Arnab, I come prepared.
Okay, so
Arnab,
no, 1 minute.
you are a very
So
intelligent man.
you have said.
You're a very intelligent man. Nobody
Yeah.
comes underprepared to
Yeah,
you.
tell me,
Nobody
where did you
comes
get that number
underprepared to your,
from?
program.
Where did you get that 12,096% number from?
Arnab,
Where did you get it from? All that. Don't take my name. I know
Arnab,
my name.
Google Baba Zindabad. Everybody goes to Google. Everybody goes to Google, and you need to really take
you
can
Google.
really just go
Google
find out
told
the
you.
information. It's available.
He says Google
It's
told
available
him.
on the system, and so couple
He
of
said
states have
Google
also
told him.
Speaking about it.
No, Arnab.
Arnab, yes,
dedicated fact checks.
I don't have better connection. You have better connection with ED. I don't have connection with CBI. I don't have connection with Prime Minister's office as you and
relied
Shahzad
on
Poonawalla
Google.
has. We can really rely on Google.
I want to know. Okay, 1 minute. No. 1 minute. No. You're not going to get away with it. Tanvi, don't run your court. Tanvi, don't run your court red-handed. Tanvi, according to you, Tanvi, don't shout. It's not going to let you get away. People are watching right now. You're caught red-handed. Admit you are 11,520 opposition leaders, in your view, have been questioned by the ED out of 12,000. As per your own percentage of 9.96, that is 96%. Yes. So kindly tell me, who besides Google Baba gave you that number? You're lying on my program and you're blaming Google Baba. Did Google Baba tell you, Tanvi, lie?
No, absolutely no.
You just lied.
You can.
Did Mr. Chauhan?
You just lied. You misled my audience.
How do you get information? How do you get information? Do you think I'm a person who will go to ED and ask questions?
So you can't make up numbers, you see. You can't make up either.
Please tell me what happened to Swendu Adhikari.
You can't make up numbers.
Yediyurappa? What happened to Yediyurappa, Arnab? Why is he
Now
not,
you're changing the
why-
argument. Let Shehzad respond.
I mean, you had
Let
a
Shehzad
program
respond.
against Yediyurappa.
Arnab,
When Hemant Biswa
Arnab,
Sharma was
just
in
20
Congress,
seconds. Tanveer bhai, indulge me for 20 seconds. थोड़ा आप Google कर लो. Google कर लो. Arnab, अरे तनवीर जी थोड़ा Google कर लो. Just give me 20 seconds. आप Google करो तब तक. Last time Rahul Baba relied on Google, he said Chaukidar Chor hai was said by Supreme Court. Supreme Court chided him. Today I think Tanveer wants to go in the same league. But having said that, look at these people. I call them All India Corrupt Committee, All India Confused Committee also. Confused isliye because the same ED was praised by Congress party when it took action on Satyendra Jain. They said very good, very good. Now they're saying very bad, very bad. That time they said chamatkar hai. Now they're saying gunegar hai. I mean, this kind of hypocrisy, tax-free hypocrisy, only Congress party can deliver. And now today Tanveer is delivering. Tanveer, please tell me how come Satyendra Jain ke मामले में ED is very good, very good. And now in your मामला it is very bad, very bad.
You know, Arnab, I look
No,
at
you
the
couldn't
Are you
answer.
defending corruption of 2,000 crores of freedom fighters? By the way, is JDS defending this corruption?
No, I have an answer.
Is JDS
Arnab.
defending the first family of corruption? The money heist of 2,000 crores?
Absolutely no.
Are you defending
no.
this? Are you
We
saying this should
are
be
not
done?
standing
That means
with
freedom
Sonia
fighters'
Gandhi or
property should be
Congress.
usurped
We are
by
not
first
standing with
families?
the way Congress protested today. But there are certain element of doubt which definitely
So what are you
needs to
standing
be
with the way
right.
they
Why
they
only
looted?
opposition is
Are you
protected?
standing with the
Fact
way
of
they
the
looted?
matter is-
In BJP.
Fact of the matter is-
Why are you not
No,
talking
fact
to
of the
Yediyurappa?
matter is,
Why
viewers,
Mr. K.S.
fact of the matter is, I'll tell you. Not that I think that late Motilal Vora was a victim in this case, but I'm about to say something. You know, 1 minute. Vikram, I'll say one thing and then you can come in and find ways. Vikraman, Sonia Gandhi threw the late Motilal Vora literally under the bus. Let me tell you, the entire operation was devised by others, executed by him. As Ravi Shankar Prasad said, do you think the leaf moves in the Congress or used to move in the Congress party office without the approval of the Vadra Gandhi Parivar? And you are here to support them just because you have to take an anti-Modi approach. You don't realize Sonia Gandhi is the beneficiary of the commercial exploitation of AJL properties. No, Tanveer, there's no point taking my name.
Then let's come to the conclusion.
Yes.
You are not the justice, and let the investigation be over. I want to talk on behalf of the citizens of this country. I want to know certain
absolutely.
details
There is no
and
justice
certain
given
truths.
it.
Put me in.
Certain
Congress
truths I
is
need
not.
to know.
Yeah,
Our Home Minister, Mr. Amit Shah's son, Mr. Jaisa, his income has rose by 15,000% from 2014 to 19. As a citizen of this country, am I allowed to know how? Is there any details from the government?
That report was
How
taken to a
Mr.
court
Jay
of
Shah
law,
has been
sued,
appointed as
and
the
then that
BCCI
report was trashed
chairperson?
by a court of law.
Is he
Now
a
I challenge
cricketer?
you, why don't you
Is
go
he
to
a
a court of law
cricketer?
and get
Does
this
he have
entire
any
matter quashed?
expertise?
No, Mr.
As a citizen
Mr.
of this
Congress
country,
Party, whoever is representing Congress Party,
Can I know
challenge
about
you
this?
that if you are so aggrieved and you are feeling this is a vendetta politics,
I'm not
in so many
aggrieved.
years, how come you did not get any relief from any
See,
court of law?
I'm
In
not
fact, every time you
aggrieved.
went there,
I want to-
the
I
court
want
said
to
that you are
know
not the king or
what
queen.
is the
Please
reason
follow the
behind this
procedure. The trial will go on.
15,000% rise of an income by a person who just started with 79
The only
lakhs
15,000
rupees
percentage rise
in
that has taken place is in your
2014.
figment
And
of
in
imagination.
2019
The only
it
15,000%
rose to
rise that has taken place is in your
119
context of
crore
lies.
and
The only thing that
61
15,000% rise on your
2019
has taken place is in the level of
Just
Congress's
after the
hypocrisy.
BJP
Now-
This is
now-
the 15,000% rise.
2014.
In everything else,
Vikraman.
the only rise that is taking
Vikraman,
place
one minute. Vikraman, you are representing the VCK, am I correct? You are representing the VCK, am I correct? You are from the VCK. You are from the VCK, Mr. Vikraman, are you correct? Am I correct? Mr. Vikraman. Yeah. Okay, Mr. Vikraman, you are representing the VCK, am I correct? That's your party's name?
Yes, I am.
Yes.
I am.
And VCK is aligned to DMK? Am I right?
It is aligned to democratic forces like the DMK, the Congress, the Communists.
Very nice.
Yes,
Actually,
tell me.
okay. So my next question is therefore, you are aligned to the Congress. So there's no problem. So next time you come on my program, don't say you're speaking on behalf of the people. You are speaking on behalf of your allies, which is Congress in this specific case. Now, anyway, let me continue. Tell me,
As a
You
citizen of
believe,
this country,
Mr.
do you want to
VCK,
throw me out
Mr.
of
VCK
citizenship?
spokesperson, a question coming to you. Thank you very much. There is something called Income Tax Appellate Tribunal. It's an institution. It is a court. We must respect institutions because we get so much gyan from you guys about how their institutions must be respected. Right, MR? So I am telling you, Mr. Vikraman, the Income Tax Appellate Tribunal said, and I quote, once the corporate veil has been lifted and the interested parties have been found to be in collusion with each other to give huge benefits of hundreds of crores of property. So an institution, MR, has said there was collusion. It's not, it's an institution. You keep saying no respect institutions. I'm saying an institution has said there was collusion.
Sir,
No. Do you respect institutions? Do you disrespect? You can attack the ED, but do you respect the institutions? Do you respect the courts?
Can Arnab
You don't respect the courts?
15,000.
No, you don't respect the courts.
income rise.
I am asking you, MR, I'm simply asking a question on what the ITAT said, and I'm not getting a response
File a
yet.
case.
MR.
Arnab, you will never
Just
get a
avoiding
response
questions on this
because,
case.
because the facts are so crystal clear. LKG students have understood that this is a scam. Now everybody knows this is a scam, and the corporate structuring. Because today's discussion is not about Jay Shah. Because today's discussion is not about Jay Shah. Very simple. I have been invited to talk about National Herald. We are talking about National Herald. You can do a damn. I don't care. And I am answering here a question about.
No, I'll tell you. I'll tell you about 1 minute. Vikraman, this is very serious. I'll tell you about the system of favors. You know, I found one particular expose very interesting, MR. When the ex Yes Bank co-founder Rana Kapoor, right? He has confessed that he was forced to buy a painting for crores of rupees from Priyanka Vadra. So this proves that the family wants to make financial benefits. And this is just another of those cases. Let's not make heroes out of this. Mr. Bachu Srinivas, you are a spokesperson of TRS. I know you have an anti-Modi stance, but because you are anti-Modi, you don't have to defend this level of corruption.
Can I answer Arnab?
Arnab, it is not the question of anti-Modi, or we are not only anti-Modi, we are against to the Congress also. We have an equidistance to the Modi and Congress party. We never defend the corruption, we never support the corruption. But we oppose the harassment of the national government which they are doing. Whenever they require, whenever they want to harass the people, they use the ED and AD and all the investigative organizations which under the national government as per their convenience. Whenever the elections mode comes, when
he is for corruption, and I think you are for corruption, sir. Your hands are also on the till. You are afraid that the ED will knock at your door. That is why you are.
How can you say that I am? How can you say that I am more corruption? How can you say that I am more corruption? How can you say that I am a more corruption man? No, you tell me, how can the corrupted people, whenever, see, listen, all the corrupted peoples are, first notices are served to the all corrupted people. When they join in the BJP, no investigation will take place. Okay, you kindly consider my words. You first kindly listen to me. We are not supporters of the Congress. First, you kindly listen. We are against to the Bajpa and we are against to the Congress party. You kindly listen. First, you kindly listen what the national government is doing today. You kindly listen. Whoever they oppose. BJP don't want to see the opposition. BJP don't want to see the opposition, and we are not supporting the. We never support the Congress party. We never support the corruption. You kindly listen. You can't say that I am a corrupted man. How can you say that I am a corrupted man? You can't. You cannot say like that. You cannot say I say.
You should say we welcome the ED probe.
How can you say that I am a corrupted? We don't. So BJP. I insist. I say BJP will torture the leaders. BJP will take against the people who don't listen to them. BJP will do the action against who opposes them. It is true. It is happening in the nation. You can't say that. In every time, every day, in every issue. Just now I heard from one of my friends. He talked so many leaders, Yediyurappa and Amit Shah's son, so many people.
Display this on right now. I demand that.
How can you say that I am welcoming? I am not welcoming. No, I am not welcoming. I am sorry. You can't say that I am welcoming. We never support the corrupted people.
I will say you are Congress. You are supporting the Congress and you are supporting the corruption of the Congress. You then accept it.
Am I said that?
You accept.
No, but let's talk about this case, Mr. 1 minute. Let's go 1 minute. 1 minute. Let's talk about this case, Mr. Srinivas. Mr. Srinivas, you are being watched by a lot of people, and there are going to be elections in Telangana, and in the elections in Telangana, you're going to fight the Congress, and you'll fight the BJP, right? You know that. Now, will the people here assume that you're supporting the Congress? Because you got to decide. You got to decide whether Sonia Gandhi carried out a corrupt act or not. You got to decide. You got to deal with the issue on merit. 1 minute. Now, let me tell you one thing. Your government. Allow me. Your government recently inaugurated a big building. An entrepreneurship hub must have been built for many hundreds of crores, right? Now, suppose your political party's founder and his family members were to create a company, which in turn was to acquire a company which would acquire that building and get control over that building. Mr. Srinivas, think about it. And if that property, which would be worth hundreds of crores, 1 minute, was to come to the hands of the KCR family, then would it not be an out-and-out case of corruption? I'm saying in that case, don't think that the Congress would support you. And if they shouldn't, so you must also deal with this case on merit. Why don't you accept that one family acquires a company which has thousands of crores of property? It's an act of corruption. You talk about gains. Do you know the gain made when you invest 50 lakhs and make 2,000 crores? Do you know the gains there? That's a 3.99 lakh % gain. Mr. Srinivas, I want the BJP spokesperson to come in on this, but you're not looking at the issue on merit.
I'm not saying that there is no Young India Limited. I'm not.
Arnab.
No, you got to deal with the issue on merit. Shehzad is on the debate.
Yeah. Arnab, it's so sad that in their virulence against BJP, they are ready to stand in favor of corruption, commission, collusion and confrontation. At the very least, TRS must tell us that if an investigating agency backed by court orders, backed by court looking into the matter, has approached and told the people who have been allegedly found guilty of corruption to come and answer a few questions, should they be confronting the law? Do you stand with Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary calling the ED idiot? Are you supporting that statement too? And Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary has come on record and said
is responding on the right, Anand.
Yeah. If we do corruption, it will be a big scale corruption.
ED is examining the corruption. Enforcement Directorate is examining the corruption or the money laundering.
Then if they are examining, why are you giving a clean sheet?
Answer.
Let them examine.
Why are you so rattled? No.
If they are examining in your opinion, but there's a court, already the court has come to one conclusion. It has not given you relief. Yet you say that before examination, I want
you're opposing the court.
Why is that?
Mr. Chauhan,
why are you vindicating yourself before examination?
Mr. Chauhan, the Delhi High Court back in 2015 refused a plea. 1 minute, Mr. Chauhan, please understand the Delhi High Court. You're a lawyer. The Delhi High Court refused a plea to quash the summons issued to her in the National Herald case. They told her to appear before a trial court which was hearing the matter at the time, which means the Delhi High Court found something on merits. The Delhi High Court would have found something on merits.
They are facing trial before
the Delhi High Court would have found something on merits, right or wrong.
Right or wrong. Where is the corruption?
So no. So
what's the most disturbing fact about this entire
So playing martyr is not working. The Delhi High Court refused a plea to quash the summons, which means summoning her is extremely legitimate. It's a legitimate thing. Tushar is on the debate.
So they are facing.
Mr. Chauhan, listen.
It's a prime
Listen, Mr. Chauhan.
If a prime
Mr. Chauhan.
Mr. Chauhan is on the debate. Mr. Chauhan, Tushar countering you.
Mr. Chauhan, are you a police officer? Are you a crime branch
Tanveer is on the
officer?
debate. Tanveer and Mr. Chauhan.
No, you're not. Let the edict decide what the crime is, what it is not.
Gentlemen,
If there is no money laundering, then walk away.
I am a
Why?
simple
No,
lawyer.
Mr.
I know
Chauhan,
the law of the
Mr.
land
Chauhan.
better than you.
Then why
I know the law.
You don't know the law. You don't know the law. You are a lawyer, but you are a lawyer who doesn't know the law. You are a lawyer who doesn't know the law, Mr. Chauhan. You're a lawyer who doesn't know anything about the law.
Arnab Goswami.
Mr. Chauhan, I'm making a statement to you. You don't know the law. You don't know the legal process. You don't know the process of jurisprudence in this country.
I know the law.
You absolutely don't. You have neither recognition nor respect for the law, Mr. Chauhan. Mr. Chauhan, Mr. Chauhan, no. This is going too far. No, this is going too far. Tushar, 1 minute. I want MR in on the debate, please. One sec. Tanvi, just wait a minute. Now it's between Mr. Chauhan and me once again because he says I don't know the law. I think he doesn't know the law. I'll prove it, right? Mr. Chauhan, look here. If she is indeed innocent and I am wrong and you're right, then kindly tell MR Venkatesh, why did the Supreme Court in 2018 not give her any relief? But instead, why did it permit the Income Tax Department to reopen the 2011-12 case against her related to the National Herald matter? I am talking about Supreme Court. You be careful, sir, what you say.
The Honorable Supreme Court...
Sir, no contempt of the court, sir.
The Honorable Supreme Court thought it appropriate that there is a prima facie case. And you go to the court...
That's right. That's a prima facie case.
They are appearing before the court. That doesn't mean that they are guilty. That doesn't mean they are guilty.
But equally means you cannot make the act of appearance before an investigating agency into some act of martyrdom.
Before the assistant director of the enforcement directorate recording a statement, and now she will have to face the music.
About this
and Mr. Chauhan, let me assure you, the road to Tihar is all clear.
Evidence will come.
The road to Tihar is all clear. Tihar जाना भी बाकी है. आपको ऐसा दिन नौबत में आ जाएगी, आपको भी जाना पड़ेगा. I pray that you should not go.
It's a prima facie summoning order. No charge. Pre-charge evidence.
Mr. Chauhan, if you could indulge me just for 5 seconds. Mr. Chauhan. Mr. Chauhan, stop being a devil's advocate. Please, 5 seconds, sir.
Is there.
अरे Mr. Chauhan, सुन भी लीजिए. Incoming भी on रखिए ना. केवल outgoing है क्या? Only outgoing is permitted. Incoming is banned. Please listen for 5 seconds. See, the most amusing thing about this, 1 second, now don't interrupt JDS. Most amusing thing is usually those who have been cheated, who have been scammed are on the streets ki mere saath dhoka ho gaya. First time the Congress people have been cheated, but they are on the streets saying don't say anything, no scam happened. Mr. Chauhan, you have been defrauded. This was your property. This was property of Indians. This was property of Congress party. This was property of thousands of shareholders. They have taken it from you and given it to the public.
I disagree with you. There is no exchange of money.
You should be saying
it is a simple.
You are going on the streets and saying
acquisition.
Acquisition of what?
For you, Mr. Chauhan.
Acquisition of what?
Simple equity transfer.
No, acquisition of what? A circus? Acquisition of what? A flower shop? Acquisition of a yoga center? Acquisition of what?
Simple
acquisition of what? What? Acquisition
no
of what?
acquisition, nothing.
No what?
Certainly not. No acquisition.
Okay.
It is a simple equity transfer.
I'll tell you one thing. It's like this sounds as silly as Rahul Gandhi saying that poverty is a state of mind.
To my good friend from TRS, Arnab, you did ask a question to my good friend from TRS. Why are we supporting Congress? Absolutely nobody is supporting Congress. We want the agencies to definitely question Congress. Absolutely, Sonia Gandhi is not about law, nobody is about law. But the vendetta politics of BJP is absolutely evident. absolutely evident. The vendetta politics of BJP is absolutely evident. It really shows that tomorrow every opposition party who has a question, who has guts to ask what exactly happened to jobs, what happened to your fake promises, what happened, Mr. Narendra Modi, you came, you saying that India is going to be flourishing. What happened? We all would be really sent ED, CBI.
Tanveer, are courts vindictive?
See, listen.
No. That question is relevant. Tanveer, I'm following up. Tanveer, I'm following up. 1 minute. I'm following up on that. Shehzad, 1 minute. Tanveer, listen here. Tanveer, listen here. Listen. Are the courts vindictive is his question. As a follow-up, may I add to that without using Google Baba? As far as I know, in the National Herald case, the Supreme Court 2016, why are you looking at Google Baba? Look at the camera. 2016, Supreme Court of India said there should be a fair trial in the matter, and it said that Sonia Gandhi and all the other accused should face criminal proceedings in the matter. You people talk of vendetta so lightly, and in most channels, you people get away because these anchors don't know anything what they are talking about. I am quoting the court what it said. No, 1 minute. Justice Kehar, are you questioning the wisdom of Justice Kehar? Justice Nagappan?
Why are you
a bench heard the matter. The charges of cheating and criminal breach of trust.
These 4 people, I have a big list of people to really talk to you about. Why are these 4 people not at least Hemant Biswa Sharma? Was he accused?
No. Did the Supreme Court make an observation on Mr. Hemant Biswa Sharma? Don't talk rubbish. 1 minute. Did the Supreme Court make an observation? It did. You guys, it's not in your women fancy. The Income Tax Appellate Tribunal. The Income Tax Appellate Tribunal upheld the case against her in connection with the commercial immovable properties over the acquisition of shares of Associated Journals Limited on February 20, 2011.
There is one former union minister in Karnataka. He was a minister in BJP government. His name is Basavaraj Gowda Patil Yatnal. On daily basis, since 1 year, he is openly alleging that Yadiyurappa's son is the biggest corrupt. He is having 100 crores of black money on daily basis.
Why don't you take these charges, go to a court, get an order and show that these agencies are acting in a vindictive and partial manner? You have all the proof.
Don't interrupt. I'll ask you the question. When you answer, please, I'll ask you the question. Don't interrupt. I'll ask you a question.
You have all the proof. Are you going to court tomorrow?
I have no proof. But one union minister, one former union minister and present MLA is on the streets.
Embarrass the BJP. You should embarrass all of us. I'll be happy to come tomorrow night again on Arnab show.
You answer after I complete the question. You answer after I complete the question.
Your question. Now what more?
No, I have not completed the question.
That the country and the
let me complete the question, brother. Please.
I can't
only incoming.
Blind to corruption.
Only outgoing. You should have some incoming. No. Please.
You feel there's a right birthright of corruption.
My question is,
you think Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi have birthright of corruption?
Brother.
No, is there a birthright of corruption? I will have a birthright of corruption. मैं corruption करता जाऊँगा मुझे कोई सवाल ना पूछे. Who has given you this authority?
My question is,
that
since 1 year, one president,
don't ask
brother, don't interrupt.
And if you ask a question, we'll create commotion.
Please don't interrupt.
Victim. No, this doesn't work.
Let me complete the question.
Well,
I am not interrupting. I interrupted you.
Let me complete the question.
Your corruption. They have interrupted your parivarwad.
Very rarely I am speaking here. I am intervening, and you are not allowing me to talk.
No
this is how Modi government works.
Sir, what will you talk about to defend corruption? Are you defending Sonia Gandhi's corruption?
Just listen my question. Have little patience.
Is this your party stand?
Little patience you should have.
I want to know if you are defending
Sonia Gandhi. There is. I'll tell you one thing, Mr. Shenoy. There is in economics. When I studied economics, I studied the law of diminishing returns. And the law of diminishing returns says that if you put a lot of investment in something, beyond a point of time, your return on investment comes down. So I'm telling you, Mr. Shenoy, the Congress party has put so much investment in the Vadra Congress family. Now your return on that investment is coming down. See what happened today. Brother, you have a problem. We'll talk about it later. And ladies and gentlemen, that's all for tonight. And I shall see you soon. Till then, till the next time. Good night and goodbye.
Amity University has been ranked number 22.